Hi, you beautiful soul. Today I speak a little bit about ego. This is my view and how I've been experiencing it and how I saw it. So when I started this awakening journey, like full on, actually we are on this awakening journey, every one of us and all of our lives. But anyway, when I started to like fully awaken, there was a teaching that said that the ego is kind of like a big onion and you are peeling it off. So I started to see, I'm a very visual person, so I started to visualize it like a big onion and I'm peeling off those layers, like ego layers. But now I see it differently. There was a point I started to see it like this way. Like there's all these directions and it is, it's kind of like from all these different directions, I am absorbing everything into this one point, seeming point. So, and I started to, then there was a really centered me when I kind of like thought that this onion thing, you know, and then I saw that this mind is only a one big mind, one big ego mind. It's just everything here is one big ego mind. And I started to see that we tend to be this is me, and this one centered point. So what happens is we are kind of like absorbing everything, what we experience, what is like taught to us, the society structures and everything. We kind of like absorb from different directions from one big ego mind structure. We absorb everything, what's been taught, what you have experienced, what belief systems are here in this one big ego. So we are like we are gathering all those different features and aspects, even like what's the like character traits. Some might there might be a sadness, there might be happiness or anxiety or whatever. We gather all those different features into this vessel, this seeming vessel, what you take to be as me. We are gathering all different aspects. And then this, what we take to be as me, it's just a condensation of all those features from different angles. You know? All different directions and all different and all from all directions and time and, you know, whatever. Different time, different direction, different density. We gather it and it becomes this one point, which is only a condensation of all those different aspects and features. And then we take it to be me, which is totally an illusion. There is no me. The me is only a thought. You can contemplate. I can't teach you that. You have to see and get the glimpse or insight yourself about that. But it's only a thought. And it becomes from that same one big mind, one big ego mind, comes from that thought that this is me. This is me. It's only a thought. But it feels like this point is me, but it's only a condensation of different aspects. And when you have gathered all those different aspects, like from experiences, what you've been taught, and how this society has been constructed, the structures, what you see around you, it becomes a belief system into you. And let's say if you spend a lot of time with happy people, you become happy people because you're absorbing all those different characteristics into this one point. Yeah? And it's the same. If you spend more time with some anxious people, you become anxious because you are kind of like absorbing it into yourself, but you don't have to. Because it's just what you believe. If you believe it, that's the truth, you kind of like, especially if you are really empathic, you absorb a lot of different traits from other people. And you've been doing that all your life. Every one of us does. But when we when we have this condensation, this center point, what we take to be me, the outer world, which is only a reflection of your inner world, start to reflect all those features back to you. So let's say if you spend more time like with anxious people and judgmental people or whatever, you are kind of like sucking it in, this one seeming centered point, and then the world, your seeming outside world, starts to reflect that back to you. Yeah? But you are able to crack it all. You are able to release it all from inside out. Because when you release it from inside of you and you see it, then the outer world starts to reflect that back to you. But you have to see the root of everything. So you are kind of like peeling, not like from here to this kind of way, like outer layer and then next layer, but you're just like cracking and releasing from every you're kind of like releasing those features and aspects of yourself from different directions and from different time directions. Yeah. But you need to see the root cause. You need to see the root, what it's behind those aspects. You might see that this is something that I'm believing in. So what is the root of it? You have to kind of reverse it. Because it is structured in a different, it is structured in a certain way. So it came like this way. So you need to reverse that. Yeah, but you have to see that, how do you say it? You have to see it like, this is not my belief. This is not my world. I don't have to live like that one. I don't have to believe what's been taught to me. I have my own truth. So I am able to live from my own truth, not not from others' beliefs. I don't have to live my life. I don't have to live my life through others' belief systems. What we are doing, actually. We are doing it a lot. Actually, there is no other, but we are, everything here in this one big mind and ego, it was someone's idea. And now you are living that idea because you've been taught that you have to live this way. And therefore, you are the only one who can break that and release that belief system from within you. But first you have to see that this is not my truth, and then see how it operates. What is the mechanism behind that belief? So you have to see that mechanism, how it works within you. And then you are able to release it and crack it. Yeah. But you are able to change your belief system quite rapidly. This is all just belief system. But it feels hard because we are centered, that it's this condensation, this one center point that we take to be me. It feels hard because all this seeming outside world is only a reflection, your inner world, what you carry within, and what you take yourself to be. What is this vessel? Yeah. But you don't have to feel like I saw it in the first, that I have to peel all of this, and this is a bigger layer and smaller. But you can visualize it however you want to. There's no wrong or right. But I started to see that there doesn't have to be like bigger layer and then it goes like a little more little. It's kind of like getting smaller. I can peel and like not peel. It's not the right word. It's kind of like I can see any of this. But of course, it comes more subtle, the more you progress. It becomes more subtle. So those belief systems are really subtle within you. But in a way, when it's more subtle, it's how it's affected in your life. It's kind of like bigger. The more subtler is in a word. The more subtle it is within you, that belief system, the bigger it is here in one mind and one ego. Yeah. So therefore, it becomes like harder and harder to see those beliefs. They are so rooted into us, into this one centered point, because they are rooted from like we were like babies. It's rooted so deeply. But you are the only one who are able to see it yourself, and you have to see it yourself, because it won't break. You are not able to release it if I told you, if I'm gonna tell you everything here. I can only say to you that this whole thing is just an illusion. And it's just a belief. Everything here is a belief. Even this vessel you are watching right now, it's just a belief in your mind, in this one big mind. So we are not We are unique expression of divine. That is true. We are channels from this one consciousness, one source, one God. There's only one. And we are unique expressions. But you are able to deconstruct what you've been condensed up to this moment. You can change it. Yeah? You're the only one who can change it. I can't do it for you. And you have to see those beliefs within you. Yeah. Hope this helps. I hope so. Not that easy, but you have to go within and see those belief systems within you. Because it's the only one that running the show. It's running the show. It is the simulation. But you have gathered it from different directions, from different thoughts. And what you've been taught. Everything you have experienced in your life. Because every time when you take it from somewhere, a new belief system, it kind of like solidifies. It like, yeah. It kind of like yeah. The condensation is kind of like it's a collection of different aspects from different directions. And it feels like this is the center of it, of all of it. The collection is here. And this is me. But you are the only one who is able to crack it and change it. Whatever you want to believe about this one center point. Until you become one with the source. Yeah. And then you are not centered anymore. The condensation kind of like dissolves. And when you are releasing all those different aspects, what you take to be me, you are dissolving more and more to become one with everything. Yeah. Hope this helps. Love you.